Help. Do I need a therapist? As a clinical psychologist, people ask me this a lot. It's a complex question and there's no simple answer. What I often tell people is we are all at once perfect and a work in progress, which means we all can work on being a higher, better version of ourselves. Each and every one of us can benefit from therapy, as many times we do all have good days and bad days. We all have challenges that sometimes we feel stumped in that we don't feel the capacity to get beyond. We can't learn everything in isolation. We do need to reach out and talk to professionals in different capacities to become better knowledgeable of how to help ourselves. We all have good days and bad days, and many times we can enjoy good days, and sometimes we just get through and figure out how to manage bad days. However, some of your bad days can feel heavy, can feel like a struggle, more than usual. Many times people feel their symptoms get louder and louder, and sometimes we can feel very overwhelmed by life, by responsibilities from our daily tasks. We can lose hope sometimes and feel as though life is spinning out of control and spiraling. At times we can feel really overwhelmed and confused and feel though our problems may be preventing us from taking care of our life, our responsibilities, or us being able to enjoy life. When this happens, yes, it can be beneficial and life enhancing for you to go outside yourself and seek help. Many times people need to realize if our symptoms are that loud and hindering us from life or our joy in life and gratitude for life, then maybe it's important for us to go seek help. We do it for medical conditions all the time. Mental health is a medical condition we also need to address. Let's explore a little bit about what types of therapy there are out there. But understand, would I benefit from therapy? Yes, you would, just like everybody else. As again, we are perfect and a work in progress. It is important for us to recognize that mental health is not assigned to some of us. It can happen to each or every one of us. And at some time or another, I'm sure you have felt distressed to a point that you felt unable to cope or felt hard for you to wake up and go to work or deal with school or manage life. 1 in 5. Just as we may occasionally require the help of a medical doctor to address problematic physical health concerns, our mental health may at times also need care and attention. It's really about your symptoms and how loud they are and how much they're interfering with your life. In fact, every year, 1 in 5 Canadians will experience a mental health issue. This is a big deal. That's a big number. We can become overwhelmed many times by self-doubt, feelings of hopelessness, or other stressors in life. We can feel unable to manage our life tasks, responsibilities, feel at our best, or manage relationships. Many people struggle in silence each and every day with anxiety, mood, trauma triggers, substance abuse, workaholism, gambling, and other problematic behaviors, and even lose interest in life. Many people complain to me about loss of motivation, not feeling the ability to keep moving forward. As a result, many people withdraw or shut down. Others struggle with undiagnosed underlying mental health issues. Unfortunately, due to the stigma that exists around mental health, many people who would benefit from guidance and support of a mental health professional do not seek it. And many who would like to seek help sometimes just don't know where to begin. Today, with our pandemic and the world we're in, it's even more important to speak about symptoms, how they're impacting you, and take charge to become a better, higher version of yourself. In today's mindful moment, I want us to explore and pay attention. Are my symptoms really loud? Do I need therapy? Should I be exploring what's out there and what may benefit my symptoms, alleviate some of my concerns, and allow me to be a higher, better version of myself? Where to begin? Now that you understand some of the reasons why people consider therapy, let's look at how to start. Depending on the nature of your mental health challenges, it's important to look at a treatment plan. And a treatment plan many clinicians can assess through an assessment, looking at your unique needs by your unique symptoms. Then, exploring effective therapies, medication, or both a combination. Sometimes people get nervous. They don't want to take medication. However, many times people don't go reaching out for therapy when symptoms are low. Many times people go out for symptom relief when it's loud, troublesome, and hindering your day-to-day life, holding you back from living life, or even worse, giving you dark thoughts of wanting to take your life or escape because you just can't keep going on. It is important to realize sometimes medication is suggested as a form of treatment to help you get out of a dark place. And then once you're in a place of stability with mental health and with chemistry in your body, then you can seek therapy and treatment and supportive counseling to maintain results and benefits and allow you to work through how you got there and to make sure you never get back there. There are many entry points and strategies available of how and where to seek a therapist from. First of all, many of us go when we're not feeling well to our primary care physician or family doctor, and that person is a great person to start with recommending a therapist or provide a list of community resources. For employees with EAP benefits, insurance providers will have resources available for anyone seeking therapy. In school, post-secondary students on campus will have a mental health department and a medical clinic. This is a great starting point for them. People can also begin their search through hospitals, walk-in clinics, community resources, online supports, looking at the College of Psychologists of Ontario's website, at their directory, or another way to find helpful, good therapists is word-of-mouth referrals. Many people are seeing and seeking help to become better versions of themselves. We just don't always speak about it until somebody asks. Learn to be vulnerable enough to ask, hey, I was exploring how to be a better version of myself. Do you know of any therapists? Many times people may not be seeing therapists themselves, but they'll know somebody else in their family or friend circle that definitely has seen somebody that has been helpful. It's good to ask. Understanding types of therapy can feel overwhelming, but the truth is there are a number of different effective evidence-based ways that people can address symptoms. Many times we don't know what to do. However, therapists never use one form of therapy. Many times they incorporate a multidisciplinary approach to treating symptoms. They bring in more than one form of therapy and treatment. Many times people can incorporate medication with therapy, and that's a very common way of alleviating people in dark places. There's various different types of therapy, and in the article earlier this week, I talk about the different forms of therapy: cognitive behavioral therapy, dialectical behavior therapy, psychodynamic therapy, emotionally focused therapy, mindfulness meditation, which can encompass mindfulness-based stress reduction or mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, eye movement desensitization reprocessing, and many other versions of therapy are out there that your therapist may bring in if it's necessary or helpful for your conditions. Finding the right therapist can take time and effort, but it's like any other relationship or service you go looking for. It's important for you to shop around to see who is the right fit for you. A therapist that is a good fit for you will connect with you, make you feel safe, understood, and heard. They'll take the time to understand your issues and provide you with a sound treatment plan. But remember, therapists can only be as good as you allow them to be, meaning it is important for you to be articulating your issues and being transparent with what's really going on and allowing your therapist to know feelings and situations you go through to help you reframe negative thoughts and provide life-changing skills. You also have to invest some time and energy into making yourself vulnerable, but also available to seek the help of somebody who can provide you with new tools. It takes time to learn new skills. The healing journey is worth it. The decision to seek help is about you learning how to be a better, higher version of yourself. Let's take a mindful moment right now, inhaling and exhaling, and just focusing on your own symptoms in life. Are you living your ultimate best life? Are you authentically in a place of joy and gratitude where you're able to recognize day to day that you are living without anything holding you back. And if you feel that things are holding you back, let's take this mindful moment to explore what's holding you back and if you would benefit from seeking the help of a counselor or therapist. Let's take a mindful moment to breathe and reflect on some of these points. Take a deep inhale in and breathe out. Another deep inhale in and breathe out. Let's take this mindful moment. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back. And as we end this mindful moment, again, I want to remind you, a healing journey is important. Each and every one of us deserve to live our best version of our life. The decision to seek help of a therapist is often the first step to a powerful healing journey. It's a sign of strength and belief in yourself, and an investment of your time and energies that will pay dividends. Just as going to the doctor when you require medical attention is beneficial and wise, seeking the help of a mental health professional is also good self-care. The benefits of working with a therapist can be life-changing, supportive, and lifelong benefits can come from it. Taking care of your mental health can help you live a more authentic life and in your highest and best, fully enjoying the moment, being in joy and gratitude, and not feeling stressed by day-to-day stuff, but more empowered and able to handle whatever comes your way. Please note, don't seek the help of a therapist when you're in crises or in the midst of a mental health crisis. That is to say, if you or somebody close to you is in a near-death, life-threatening situation where you're at danger of harming yourself or somebody else, it is important to seek immediate help. And in those moments, you can go directly to the closest hospital emergency department where the mental health support there will manage it. Call 911 and allow yourself to get the help you need immediately, or call the Canadian Suicide Prevention Service, 1-833-456-4566. Responders are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Let's make sure that we are out there taking care of our mental health, especially during such difficult times, and learn to support each other in seeking the mental health supports that you need to be a better version of yourself, not only for you, but for others that you engage with at work, social, family life, intimacy. You owe it to yourself to be at your best. Take care of you. It's important.